And then there's this. So, had they released the Snyder Cut a Twitter campaign over the weekend. It seemed to it made a lot of buzz, and even Gal Gadot and Ben Affleck and others chimed in on it as well. And then there was Angie Terrell. I don't know how to pronounce her name. The Feyora actress from Man of Steel. Put out an image of herself when she was training for that film at the time. And someone asked her, is there any chance you might return to that role someday? And she responded, I'm working on it. Then there was the Men's Health interview with Henry Cavill, where he says he's still Superman. The cape is still in his closet, and he hopes to do more Superman films. And so now this, and this is something that kind of floated around because of the friendship between the two and the fact that they're both represented by Danny Garcia. So Henry Cavill rumored for Black Adam 2 with Dwayne Johnson. Now, Black Adam has been in the works for a long time, and they just announced that, yes, they're going to do it. This will be connected with the Shazam story and all that, but Black Adam will get his own film first. And I imagine there would be a crossover with Shazam before there's anything to do with Superman. But this is just, of course, a fan image. But anyway, so here we have for Cosmic News, hope for Henry Cavill back as Superman may lie with Dwayne Johnson and Black Adam 2, according to a rumor. Of course, Dwayne Johnson, you would think, has a lot of pull, and he might be I don't think might be, probably pretty much is in Henry Cavill's corner. So Grace Randolph, who's a YouTuber, I'm sure you know her, and she talks about this stuff a lot, says, I'm hearing Superman wouldn't show up until Black Adam 2. So that might be the film that he returns as Superman in the DCEU. But The Rock does not want that fight, and he wants Cavill, of course, because Danny reps him. So maybe that, but The Rock does want that fight. Yeah, okay. So he wants a Superman versus Black Adam. Yeah, right. And Danny is Danny Garcia, The Rock's former wife, but she's still his business partner, manager, co-founder. And she, and she, along with The Rock, produced Shazam. So that explains that's the connection, and so on and so forth. And so, and here they are. I want this guy to be Superman. And so there's a lot to say to this, that there's some truth to it. And certainly in that Henry Cavill has The Rock in his corner as far as him continuing as Superman in a future project, despite what the rumblings would be that what J.J. Abrams would want to do. And you might have both. You might have two different Superman films going on. You already have several versions of Superman coming with the TV shows and all that. But, Brandon Routh will become Superman, and as the Kingdom Come Superman, and then there's a rumor that he might get his own series down the road on HBO Max, blah, 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 blah. There will be a Superman series with Tyler Hoechlin, so on and so forth. But so there it is. And Dwayne Johnson, in his announcement that, yes, he is doing the film, he does this right. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but he talks about how big of a fan he is about Superman. And he mentions that quite a bit. I'm honored to join the iconic DC universe, and it's a true pleasure to become Black Adam, blessed with powers equal to Superman. He keeps putting in Superman. So, yeah, there's something to this to some extent as to what that's the project that they're working for, and what would that involve Feyora too? I don't know. And Grace says, hey, if you're a fan of Henry Cavill, then you might want to tweet about his role in The Witcher, so that it's known that he does have a fan base and all that sort of thing. And I'm sure that yeah, that's true. And so, of course, she says, yes, it's right for him to say that he's still Superman until Warner Brothers says we're moving on with someone else, which they haven't. And so, but it's been, very silent and not a whole lot going on with that. You would think there'd be something by now of some sort of Superman project, and maybe that'll change very quickly. I don't know. But it's also important to keep in mind that Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam, 10 years now, I guess, has been talked about. Even before Shazam got off the ground, he was pretty much cast as Black Adam. And so, and now it's finally going to happen. So, but I'm thinking, so you'll have a Black Adam movie, and hopefully that does well. Then I'm thinking he might show up in a Shazam 2, and then Black Adam 2, yes, might involve Superman. And since they've already established in Shazam that they exist in that world where Superman exists, even though, yes, Henry Cavill didn't show up in the closing scene. It's too bad. That would have been nice had he done that. And it would fit more in, for Superman to be involved in the storyline of Shazam. So yeah, this could all very much happen. And again, The Rock carries a lot of weight, which Henry doesn't really have at this point, despite the rumors that he wanted to be paid as an A-lister. He's not quite there yet, not really. The Rock, yes, definitely. And Henry has the potential. He's done good work. He's a bankable guy, I think, but he has to have the right script and stuff. So Superman, if you gave him the right story, I think he could nail that. And I've seen him in other things he does well. But he's had some bad luck here. I mean, I recently saw The Man from U.N.C.L.E. It's not a bad film. It's pretty good. It gets a little slow at times. But I don't know. I can't understand why it bombed so badly. Maybe it wasn't marketed well. It came and went, and stuff like that. But there was nothing there that told me, oh my God, this is awful. No, it was pretty good. And it's too bad because when some of the rumors about possibly Armie Hammer replacing Ben Affleck, yeah, that might have worked because they sure worked together well in Man from U.N.C.L.E. So, but there again, it's like poor Henry, So what's going to happen with The Witcher? Maybe it'll be a bomb. They've already announced a second season, but I don't know. Is there a big excitement for that? Because I have nothing. I don't know anything about The Witcher. I'm not a fan of that, but. Hopefully that won't bring him down because an actor can only do so much. If the stories are terrible, I don't care who you are, it's going to bomb. And that's true. But, there it is. Possibly there's something going on here. Just when I thought it was all done and that was it for Henry Cavill, as far as Superman goes, looks like there's still life in, that version of Superman yet. So there you go. Thank you for watching and listening. Say, why not like and subscribe and check out that link description below. That'll take you to my many stores that have plenty of goodies for you.